is life. It's how we grow, how we connect, and how we experience the world. But when injury, illness, or disability takes the moment away, science, skill touch, and structured training helps us to regain it. That science and practice is what we call physiotherapy. In this journey, we'll trace his remarkable journey from the massage halls of ancient civilization through the battlefields of two world wars, across the fight against polio, and into today's worlds of robotics, artificial intelligence, and advanced rehabilitation. Earliest description of physical therapy go back to the classical world. In Greeks, Hippocrates, often called the father of medicine, prescribed massage, water treatments, and manual techniques to reduce pain and restore function. His ideas were carried forward by Galen, a Roman physician who emphasized therapeutic exercises to keep the body in balance. At the same time, in South Asia, yoga and controlled breathing techniques trained flexibility, posture, and inner balance. Therapy at these ancient practices planted the very first seeds of structured rehabilitation. In 1813, a major step was taken in Sweden. Per Henrik Ling, known as the father of physiotherapy and gymnastic, founded the Royal Central Institute of Gymnastics in Stockholm. Ling's system was called the medical gymnastics, a structured combination of anatomy, physical training, and exercise therapy. His method spread across the Europe and inspired the very first generation of trained professionals linking physical education with medicine. In the 19th century, the profession gained a name. In 1851, the German word physiotherapy appeared in the medical literature. Then, in 1894, four nurses in London founded the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy. For the first time, physiotherapy was formally regulated with clear standards, examination, and recognition. In 1913, the University of Otago in New Zealand established the world's first official school of physiotherapy. 3 years just later, the world faced a crisis, the outbreak of poliomyelitis. Polio paralyzed thousands of children, often leaving them unable to walk. Physiotherapists stepped in with hydrotherapy, exercises, splints, braces to restore their movement and independence. This epidemic created one of the first massive demands for physiotherapists worldwide. Comes the First World War. Millions of soldiers returned home with amputations, fractures, burns, and even nerve damage. In 1917, the Walter Reed Army Hospital in Washington trained its first group of reconstruction aides, and physiotherapists worked tirelessly to rehabilitate the wounded soldiers. Their work laid the foundation of physiotherapy in America, proving its importance in restoring lives shattered by the war. In 1921, a landmark year arrived. Mary McLean, often called the mother of physical therapy in America, organized the Women's American Physical Therapy Association. It later became the American Physical Therapy Association, today one of the largest professional bodies worldwide. That same year, the first physiotherapy research journal was published in the United States, giving the profession both the identity and the voice. The Second World War brought even more challenges. Many military hospitals were filled with soldiers suffering from various injuries and traumas. Physiotherapists worked on the front line of rehabilitation. They also developed respiratory physiotherapy to treat lung complications. For the first time, women were officially recruited as army physiotherapists. By 1945, rehabilitation was no longer an afterthought, it was central to modern healthcare. It's after World War II, physiotherapy education spreads worldwide. Diploma programs transitioned into bachelor degrees, then postgraduate and even doctorate levels. National councils and licensing authorities set standards while universities emphasized research. Evidence-based practice became the backbone of the profession, ensuring safety, consistency and global credibility. By the early 2000s, physiotherapy was recognized as a fully independent healthcare profession. Bachelor's training became the gold standard entry, and many countries introduced the Doctor of Physiotherapy degree. Physiotherapists now work across hospitals, ICUs, sports academies, women health centers, rehabilitation camps, and even community clinics. Research, systemic reviews, and clinical guidelines shaped the practice, making the physiotherapy profession more stronger and scientific than ever. In India, physiotherapy took root in 1953 when the first school was founded at King Edward Medical Hospital in Mumbai. The Indian Association of Physiotherapists, formed in 1962, gave our profession a united voice. A turning point came in 2021 with the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professional Act. This act officially recognized our profession, set clear education standards, and gave physiotherapists an independent professional identity. By 2025, the National Curriculum Reforms and Circular brought further clarity. In India today, physiotherapists are recognized as doctors.